Welcome friends, this is Aditi from Adivitras channel, and today in this video we are going to see how we can convert all our kitchen and garden waste into compost, or as many call it khad. We will also see how we can transplant okra or ladyfinger saplings into larger containers and how we can prepare our soil for that. This here is now the compost that we have made at our home out of just kitchen and garden waste. Let us now ask Miss Shashi how exactly this compost was made. We have indeed made this compost at home. To make it we use kitchen waste such as vegetable and fruit peels, used tea leaves, etc. We have also used garden waste like dried leaves, stem cuttings, etc. First we need to make a layer of dried leaves at the bottom of whatever container that you're planning on using for this purpose. Like here we have used a plastic tub. Then we have to add a layer of already made compost on top of it. Then we have to add a layer of kitchen waste on top of the compost layer. Again add another layer of compost on top of it. We have to keep on layering in a similar fashion, alternating between the kitchen garden waste and the compost till the container is full. Once it is full, you have to cover the container and leave it for composting. From then on a weekly basis, keep on mixing the contents of the container inside out. This can be done with the help of a khurpi, for example. Now, in a matter of 3 to 4 months, your homemade compost will be ready to use. Now, how can we know that the compost that we have made is indeed ready to use? There are few signs that will tell you this, like we will know when the color of the mixture would have turned a darker brown. Also, all the kitchen and the garden waste that we have used to make this compost would have converted into loose soil-like particles when the compost is ready. Another sign of it being ready is that when you smell the compost, it will smell just like how normal soil does. Now let us see how we can prepare the same compost in a faster manner instead of it taking 3 to 4 months. Well, the faster process is much labor intensive in comparison. The only change in the whole procedure that we have just showed you will be that before adding all the waste to the container, you will have to manually chop it up into tiny pieces. From then on, the whole process is same. You have to layer and cover the container as previously shown and keep turning the mixture inside out on a weekly basis till the compost is ready to use. This compost will be ready to use in about 4 weeks. Let us now move on to the transplantation of ladyfinger or okra sapling into a bigger pot. Before you can transplant the sapling into the pot you have chosen for this purpose, you have to prepare the soil for it. For preparing the soil, empty half the soil from the pot and add equal quantities of vermi compost, leaf compost, high potash compost and some coco peat to it and mix well. Once everything has been mixed well, you have to level the surface by gently pressing the soil with your fingers, but please avoid packing it in too tightly. Now that our soil is ready, we can transplant our okra sapling into the pot. For that, you can make a hole in the center of the pot, and if excess soil is stopping you from doing that, you can take some of it out for later use. Before transplanting the sapling into the pot, you have to add a tablespoon of seaweed extract, a tablespoon of bone meal and a little high potassium compost at the bottom of the hole. Now that the pot is ready for transplantation, gently take out the ladyfinger sapling from the smaller pot and place it into the hole that we have made in the bigger one. You can now use the soil that we had taken out earlier to fill up the hole properly, and you can with your hand gently press down on the surface to level it. Once the soil has been leveled properly and the plant has been situated well, you can water the plant now. We had bought this particular sapling from a nursery instead of growing it from scratch with a seed, and it doesn't look particularly healthy. So if by any chance it fails to grow properly, we can easily replace it with a bunch of saplings that we have grown at home with seeds. Like you can see right here. Don't they look healthier? And that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell shaped icon down below so that you can be notified whenever we post a new video in the future. Thank you.